time is now 5:32 a.m. on a Monday. No, it's only 5:13. What? Another trip? Fuck off. I'm tired. Giving me more trips. Fucking hate this. Number 11 in the larger parking lot. Fuck off. Stop making noises at me, you bitch. Talk about bitches. Last night, the most memorable fare was one where I got sent to this address where I never got sent before, just an address. And one where I never been sent before in all the years I've been doing this. And I went there, and this guy is motioning to someone else to come out, and he helps him to the car. The guy's like falling all over himself, and then the guy who's helping him tells me the address to go to, and I say okay, and he tells me the address again, okay, tells me the address again. Then the guy who's unable to walk, unable to move on his own power because he's stumbling all over the place, gets in, and he tells me the address again. Yeah, okay, I know. So I proceed to head there, and he says that he's proud to be one of the first few people to buy a 36-pack of cans of beer, as if that's some kind of accomplishment. But you could smell it on his breath. He had been drinking quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much, but a lot. Well, I took a turn to go a way that has fewer traffic lights, and it's no difference in distance. But he started saying, what are we doing here? I say, well, this is on the way to where we're going. He says, no, it's not. You're taking me on a tour. You're taking me on I'm not a tourist. I'm a local. You're taking me on a tour. I said, no, I'm not taking you on a tour. I'm going as directly as I know to where you're going to. And I went this way because the traffic lights are quicker, and it's the same distance. And he says, well, I'm a local. I'm not a tourist, and you're ripping me off, and you're taking the long way. And I said, really? Well, we're still going the same direction to where you want to go. And he says, I'm a local. I'm not a tourist. I'm bitch. Okay. That's when I pulled over and said, you can get out right here. And that was the end of that. First you accuse me of taking a long way when I don't, and then you call me bitch. You're done, pal. The rest of the night was quite busy. I've done 340 already, and I have another call to go get right now, right around this corner here. So I'll be back tomorrow. It's now 5:23. I've taken myself off. I've shut it down. I have to go to the car wash and wash the car. It was a sleepy morning. I was busy until about 11 last night. And then I guess by 1 o'clock I had 200 on. And then it was a sleepy morning, very sleepy morning. I ended up with about 250. I had one lucky long fare that went out to the Saanich Peninsula for $50. And much of the rest of the time in the morning I was asleep. I just woke up about 5 minutes ago and figured, well, that's the end of that. would have stayed out a little longer, but I have a chiropractor's appointment this morning. I got my lower back and my neck that are going to be decompressed. And I just want to pass the car to the owner clean, as I always try to do. Much else to say. It was a pretty uneventful night, except for that time where it was busy between around 9 and 11. It was too busy. That's what tired me out. 3 more nights to go this week. I'm looking forward to the weekend already. Why have I got hiccups? Okay, talk to you later. This Tuesday night was the stinker. It is now 6:10 in the morning. My last fare was at 2:41. My last fare before that was at 12:47. I was doing okay until 12:47. Then I had a trip at 2:41. And it was like almost $40, which was great. But since 2:41, I've had nothing. I'm on my way out of here. I just woke up. I've been asleep most of the morning. And now, this overcast Wednesday morning, I've had enough of sleeping, I guess, for now. I'm just gonna go to a car wash and hose this thing down, make it look like I washed it. You know the routine. Then I'm gonna fuel it and park it. Yesterday morning it was kind of overcast like this, and I thought, okay, it's overcast, so what? I thought I'd walk to the chiropractor. I started walking. About a quarter of my way there, it started to drizzle lightly. When I was halfway there, it was pouring rain, soaking me. Of course, I didn't bring any rain gear, and I didn't have an umbrella even. It was just soakered. I was soakered. Since I go around a big block, basically, when I was halfway there, I was close enough to home to get home, change my clothes, and drive to the chiropractor's office because my clothes were completely soakered. So now, yeah, that's it. I don't have much else to say this morning. This was the stinker. I did about 180 for the whole night. Oh yeah, I can also go to the bank and make a deposit, because yesterday, for some reason, the bank machine, the 2 bank machines at my bank were not working properly. They would not take a deposit. I don't know why that is. Anyhow. Maybe I can deposit some money today. now 6:05 a.m. on a Thursday morning. It was a busy Wednesday night. It was busy. Every time I wanted to take a rest, I got another call. People were kind of loopy before midnight too. My first call I get sent to was a shopping mall. And I pick up my customer and we have to go around this roundabout to get out. And as I'm halfway around the roundabout, this guy on a bicycle just walks right in front of the taxi. And he stays right in front of the taxi. And he's walking very slowly. He's walking his bicycle very slowly around the roundabout and then out of the roundabout in the same way that I want to go. He's blocking me. Well, when I get my first opportunity, I get around him and go because he has held me up. And then what do I hear in the background? Asshole! This is the only town I know where people will cut you off and then give you shit for doing so. There was one call where I was sent way out to Granville. It was a farm on Granville. And the girl gets in and she says she had to steal the money to take the cab. And I asked her, where are you going? She says, right downtown Victoria. I said, okay, how much money did you steal? And she pulls out a handful of nickels and dimes. Well, when I saw that, I said, she said, how far is that going to get me? And I said, you've used it up already. Thank you. She got out. She starts cursing me. There was another one where I was sent to another address to a restaurant. It was quite a far away from where I was dropping off a customer. I was being rushed quite a bit tonight. It was very tiring. Well, I got there, and there was a girl standing there at that restaurant, and she motions that she wants a ride, and I say, well, did you call? She said, no. I said, well, someone called from here, and so I'm gonna find out if I can reach her on the phone, and if I can't, I'll take you. So I did not reach my customer on the phone, and I start taking this one. We turned one corner, and she said, oh, I can't find my bank card. And I said, well, that's a problem. And she said, yes, it is. Do you have a phone charger, an iPhone charger? I say, no, I don't have an iPhone charger. She says, can you call somebody on the phone? And I said, no. I said, you're right back where you started. And as she was getting out, she starts crying her eyes out. Hey, you know, it's as if it's my fault that her phone is discharged, and it's as if it's my fault that she has no money. And so she cried and cried and cried. Too bad. Take responsibility for your own actions and your own situations. Gosh. Make everything someone else's fault. That's what people do around here these days. I have reached a car wash. Hopefully it's open because the last car wash I went to was closed. Let's see now. Oh yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. I'm gonna go right in this stall here. What? It says car wash closed. No, it isn't. All right. One more night to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Time is now 5:50 a.m. on a Friday morning. It was one of those nights that was going really slow. I would say until about 2 o'clock. 2, 4, 6, 8. I had 9 trips before 2 o'clock. And that's like the first 8 hours. And I have had 8 trips since 2 o'clock. That's the last 4 hours. So, yeah, it was a real slow night. It was really dragging on until 2 o'clock. Then it started to get busier. While not exactly being busy, it was busier. So 17 trips all in all. I'm glad it's over. My weekend's gonna begin really soon now. I'm the second car in the zone, and there's like 9 minutes left to go. So if I get sent on a trip now, I'll just reject it and book off, because I just want to go home and relax, have something to eat, have a couple drinks and go to sleep. That's what I'd like to do. I've had enough of working this week. I'm quite exhausted. I'm tired. I'd gone to sleep a few times last night. I got $265 on, which is okay. It was looking a lot worse before 2 o'clock. And so I hope yours is better than mine.